Channel. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate each and every one of you. So this is going to be a video for the Starseeds and to talk about what is going on in the astrology at this moment in time in 2021. Very exciting, but it's a lot of change. So we also have Yod energy going on. So the Yod alignment between planets is a triangle. So it looks like a triangle, but the energy, apparently in astrology, from a yod is a buildup of pressure. So the pressure comes from challenges. So whatever it is that you're going through is some kind of a challenging energy. And it's coming from the moon's alignment to the north node in Gemini, straight up to Pluto. And Pluto is the planet in astrology that has to do with transformation. It rules over the house of Scorpio. So although you may be going through a personal transformation, going like from the butterfly or from the caterpillar to the butterfly, it's not necessarily easy, and you could feel emotional. You could have challenges with people around you, communication challenges, which is like an argument or a disagreement with someone. And for Aries, we have Mars and Aries. That could also affect Scorpio, because if Mars is in Aries in opposition to Scorpio, Scorpio is also ruled by Mars as well. So there could be some very deep emotions coming to the surface that could cause people to lash out. So this yod that we're going through for the next few days is not easy. So they call it the hand of fate or hand of destiny. And it can affect all zodiac signs. So the challenging communication that could rise up to the pivot point, which is at Pluto in Capricorn, the 10th house of public reputation as a result of your commitment to achieving your goals. So whatever it is you may have worked hard towards, this energy here could be a challenge that could be destructive for you if you don't watch and manage it. Now we have Jupiter and Saturn. So Jupiter is leading the way into Aquarius. So we're going into this age of Aquarius where it's very positive. It's good luck and good fortune for a lot of people. However, with Saturn sort of trailing behind, Saturn is the planet that has to do with discipline, goals, achieving your goals, buckling down. It can also be fear, like if you don't achieve these goals by this point in time, what's going to happen? So there could be a fear behind that Saturn discipline energy. So what's happening is we're moving into a shift of more of a community societal sort of responsibility, where we're all sort of, affecting one another, sort of, this is all becoming very aware. And then Saturn brings in the energy of rules, new rules, especially with the virus and all that stuff, new rules everywhere. Mars in Aries direct wants to move forward. You want to be ambitious. You want to be achieving your goals. However, it is connected to, it's connecting with the sun. It's also connecting with, let's see, Mars is connected to, at a square to Saturn. And Mars is connected to Venus in Sagittarius. So there's a trine of the fire signs too. So there's this push to want to achieve things, to want to get out there and do new things. But you're restricted and held back by this Saturn energy of new rules that are coming in, that are sort of pushing people and their personal ambition, sort of restraining it. So it's frustrating. It can come up in many forms. So the North Node in Gemini connecting over to the Moon. The delays, so Gemini energy has to do with the people close to you, in close proximity. So your coworkers, your friends, your family, your roommates. So any kind of communication challenge you may have, and that could be texting, it could be email, anything where you're having a challenge in that communication, then is influenced by strong emotions and fire of Leo, courage, strong emotions. Then this goes up to Pluto in the Yod. So it's like a total transformation or destructive energy. So you don't want to have destruction in the house of 10th house, because destroying what you've achieved would not be a good idea, because it's not stable. You could make a change, or you could transform your situation into something better, like learn from it. That would be Saturn. Sun, you know, that could be Sagittarian energy as well. With Venus in Sagittarius, you could be compassionate towards others and learn from whatever it was, and then move forward in a positive way. Say, well, I'm not going to do it that way again, and so I don't want to have that argument again, so let's learn from that and let's move on in a positive way. Like, let's be happy here. So the Pluto energy, though, would be very destructive. So whatever is building up this emotion within you, connecting over to the North Node, straight up to Pluto, it's very intense emotions. We just had a full moon in Cancer. So the full moon in Cancer would have been about your safety, security, your health, your home, and the emotions would be very, very intense. So full moon energy is very intense emotions going into the new year. And then fear. So sometimes the full moon can bring up fear, depending if it's connected here. The North Node is connecting with Neptune. So Neptune is your fantasy, whatever you could imagine in your mind. But if you're imagining worst case scenarios, like, well, this could happen, that could happen, it's all worst case scenarios, then that would start to lead to fear, which then could lead up to Pluto, where you would just quit something, or quit a job, or, you know, burn a bridge with someone. So hopefully the Starseeds and Aries people don't burn the bridges, because with Mars powering forward until I think it's January 17th, you know, you're going to want to feel, you could be feeling very ambitious, forceful, like you want to move forward, but that energy of Saturn at a square to Mars could make you feel frustrated because of the restraint and the restrictions. It could be something simple, like you want to go get something for yourself, which is Aries, the I am. You want to get something for yourself, but then you have to wait in a long line that's like an hour and a half long. I know here in California, everybody's still on lockdown a lot of the time. So, you know, there's a lot of restraints. There's a lot of difficulties in travel. And there's a lot of difficulty in communication. Even yesterday, Yahoo was down, like, for most of the day. The server was down, so there's like no email. There's a lot of crazy things. So navigating through this kind of energy. So the Yod is a hand of fate or destiny if you want it to be. You don't have to have it be this karmic event. You don't have to have it. You can focus on the positive, which would be Venus and Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the house of learning, higher learning, spirituality, belief systems, globalization. So you could be compassionate, learn from whatever it was that was the challenge that got the emotions going, and then not have that Pluto Yod moment. Or you could transform. Okay, so I'm going to do some cards for you guys. Yods last for a few days. It's not going to just be over. And this will affect all zodiacs. We're going to have all zodiacs affected by the Yod. So first card is a King of Pentacles. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, money, wealth, and abundant energy has to do with earth. It has to do with being practical and focusing on practical things such as money, money matters. The King energy can be somebody stubborn, somebody who's methodical and strategic. Wow, and then we have another king. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius king with the King of Air. Being very decisive. King of Air is law and order, decisive, making a decision and sticking to it. It could be for yourself, it could be someone you're dealing with. It could also be someone who's very severe, like blocking an energy. Swords are about conflict, but they're also about communication. So, you know, you're being serious. You know, the King of Air can be professional as well. Somebody who's very professional, but it's not someone who's willing to let their emotions take over. So we have two kings, an earth sign and an air sign. We have a 5 of air, so we have an imbalanced sort of a conflict of some kind. Wow, okay, lots of energies all at once. Okay, recent past energy, we have the temptation, the devil. Could be something to do with money, obsession with money, or just it has to do with oppression. It can be someone toxic, temptation. 3 of water is crowning your energy. So getting together with people, but there's 5 of swords. There's someone around that could be kind of arrogant or causing conflict or division between people. Near future energy, Queen of Earth, Capricorn energy, Taurus or Virgo, somebody very practical, good with money, Earth sign energy, practical, grounded, professional, logical, someone who's like very grounded in what is practical. Like, I'll believe it when I see it, but I need it to be real. Okay, so your energy here, we have a 10 of water, something very happy, joyful, emotional, total emotional fulfillment coming in. And then your environment has a 9 of cups, a wish coming true or a wish fulfilled that has to do with emotions and the way that you're going to be feeling. So something good will happen. 10 of cups is the Aries energy. You're going to feel great. Okay, so what do we have? Okay. These two came out together, so I'm going to take it. We have a 6 of water. It could be a person from your past. It could be that you're feeling nostalgic. And that flipped out with an 8 of water. 8 of water can be you feel like you just want to avoid a situation or you want to walk away from something. You just feel like it isn't worth it and I want to walk away. Outcome energy, we have an ace of coin, money, wealth, abundance, or a new opportunity. Something that has to do with Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, money, wealth, abundance, something practical, something real. So it could be a job offer. It could be somebody gives you a gift or money. Somebody buys something from you. An ace of coin is a new beginning or great success. So what is the ace of earth here? A page of earth. Okay, so you get a message. So you get a message from someone. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. The message of this new beginning is offered through the page, through the messenger. So that could be a text message you get, a phone call, an email. They're offering you a new beginning. Wow, so an ace of air, new information. This is about overcoming defeat. It's about overcoming the 10 of swords. So you get new information. This is about victories, winning. Okay, so what is this 5 of air? Ooh, so 5 of earth. Somebody could be going through a hard time financially. It could be somebody who feels left out in the cold. It's about imbalance. So the 5s, what's influencing the yod is that there's an imbalance. There's an imbalance in the thinking, which is air, which then comes out as words. There's an imbalance in the money or the finances, or the feelings. It could be somebody feels left out in the cold, they feel abandoned. Okay. Grounding your energy is the 3 of cups. Let's see what that is. A page of fire. Youthful, fire sign energy, somebody very creative, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Somebody very creative, somebody who has a lot of hope. They see potential in a lot of things. They're someone who can get a lot of things done. Could be a message you're receiving. Okay, what is the 10 of water right here for Aries? What is the 10 of water? Wow, Queen of Air. Being very smart, logical. This is the energy of justice, fairness, balance, equality, fighting for justice. speaking your truth clearly, making a head over heart decision. So you have, it could be something you're dealing with family. Wow, 7 of Wands, standing up for what you believe in, being courageous. And it fell out with the Love card, or it could be Leo. Okay, so you have a 9 of water in your environment. Let's see what this 9 of water is. What is the 9 of water for Aries and their environment? 9 of water. The 4 of air. So this is about wishes coming true, wishes being fulfilled, contentment, but 4 of Swords is about resting. Okay, what is this Ace of Earth? We have an Ace of Earth and the Page of Earth. What is this Ace of Earth, this outcome? You get some new information, you get an offer. Let's see what we got here. What's this Ace of Earth about? A 4 of Earth. Okay, stability. Financial stability. And a Page of Air. Somebody who could be watching you, observing you. Somebody who could be also a challenge. There's an immaturity with the Page of Air of somebody who wants to fight over something petty. It could be gossipy, but there's an Ace here, so there's a new beginning. 2 of Air, having a decision to make. Okay. What else? The World card, completion of a cycle. This is about expansion. It's about learning and moving forward on a bigger level. So the World is about things around you getting bigger. So you've achieved a goal. It's the end of the tarot, the World. So it's like you've learned everything and you are expanding now, or you're becoming successful based on everything that you learned. So if you went to school or college and you got a degree, and now you're going out to get the job, and then you get the job, and then you get another job. It's like it's expanding now. Kind of like the World is your oyster. So the imbalance in the energies has to do with the way people are thinking and the finances, which is big. So what is this 5 of Air and 5 of Pentacles? 6 of Air. Okay, so it will get easier. This is the energy of coming out of a storm. So it will get easier. You're going to be avoiding getting into the conflict with someone, getting down into the issue. Okay. So let's see. Queen of Earth and the future energy. What is the Queen of Earth here? What is the Queen of Earth here? Capricorn energy. 8 of Earth, looking at all the little details of a situation, being very meticulous, looking over things very, very carefully. Virgo energy, it's like learning a new skill. Okay. What is 8 of Earth? The 9 of Air. You could be worried if you're doing something where you have to learn something new. You could be worried. It could also be the energy of work, where you're worried about your work. 4 of Fire. Okay, so this is the energy of stability, the stable, happy home. 6 of Coin, the energy of financial balance coming in. So this is a hard period. This energy is the Yod. It's the hand of fate, the finger of fate. The witch's finger of fate, they've even called it. It has to do with the alignment between 2 planets that causes the pressure buildup within you to where you're just like, ah, and you just like say, forget it all, forget everything I've ever worked for, I quit, I'm done. And it's hard, or burning bridges with people. So let's see what we get here for the Aries Starseeds. Aries Starseeds. And for the Starseeds, many of you, I have the Andara blue monatomic crystals, and it's paired with obsidian and, or no, this is black tourmaline, and I have this one paired with obsidian, and it's with 18 karat gold. It is on my website if you're interested in my jewelry. Oh, so I have here needing to do self-care with water your garden, which means you need to take care of you. You need to take care of yourself. Nourishment, body care, and rest. Very true. I got here Star Brothers, the energy of Horus, male, masculine protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Okay, so then I got, wow, so we, the Hathors, birth as a portal, moving into a new period. So this is like a stargate. So we had that Jupiter-Saturn stargate. So moving into a new portal, making sure that everything is really super positive during this time as you're sort of going into this new 2021 experience. Oh, I got the energy of apologies. I'm sorry. Maybe some of you, or a lot of us, could find it hard to say you're sorry, and you know you didn't mean for something to be that way. Defensivelessness, so not being on the defense, just saying to someone, you know what, I apologize, that was my fault, I take responsibility for my part in that. Righting a past wrong, so that could be part of it, but you can't carry the guilt around forever. You say your piece and apologize and say, you know, I apologize for my part in that. I'm really sorry, and you do what you can, but you can't just like carry it forever. Okay, so what else do we have here for the Aries starseeds? It seems like a rebirth. And there's this Star Brothers energy of masculine, which is very true. There is a masculine energy in the galactics. You know, even Archangel Michael. Karmic relationships. Orion energy. There we go. So the Orion starseeds. I usually just do a separate video for the Orion starseeds because they're going through a different 3D experience rather than the Pleiadian starseeds. So Orion energy, polarity. So soul growth, going through conflict, and that could be any Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, anyone in the Orion area star cluster would be going through the 3D. So they're really good at surviving, but they also have a polarity between wanting to be in the light, but also dealing with reality and not being as connected to spirit and source 5D energy as a lot of the Pleiadian energies would be. So dealing with this karma. So Saturn moving into Aquarius, Saturn represents karma as well. So if we're dealing with collective karma, which could be Aquarian, Saturn coming in, this is all of us are dealing with this collective karma. So whatever it is, you want to just clear your karma. You don't want to set the intention to be mean or awful or horrible to people. That would be you're creating more karma for yourself. So you would want to clear your karma, let something go with forgiveness, you know, say your part in it, and then move forward with peace. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching my channel, for watching this starseed video. If any of you are interested in my jewelry, I do have things available on my website, starseed1111.com, under the shop, and then you I think it's just there. You can see everything. Shouldn't be too hard. But I appreciate you all very much. All of your comments mean a lot to me, and I really do read them all, and I really try to respond back to emails as much as possible, although there are a lot of emails that I get. So I wish you all well, and I wish that you are all safe and healthy, and that your friends and your family are healthy as well.